guys, it's Fish Tank here, and today we are with another video, and today we are going to be talking about red claw crabs. So I'm going to be talking about when they molt, if they need light, if they need salt water and other things like that, just to let you guys know. I'll only go over most basic things really, but let's start off. So do red claw crabs need salt water? That is a no-no. They do live in brackish water, I'll tell you that. Hang on. They do live in brackish water, and that's more like murky water, if you know, like that. Like my crab here looks like he's dead. He literally looks like he's dead, but he's actually molting. He's not moving, but I know he's alive because I can see his gills. They don't really have gills like they do, but it's more underneath their base. And the thing is, with my red claw crab, they say that they open and slip out through the back. My one's actually opening its front belly part. I don't know. I'm leaving it to itself and leaving it alone. I do have the pokey stick. No, I'm joking. It's only like a scraper thing, but it's got a bit of algae on it. But yeah, I do clean it time to time. So they can live in salt water. Oh, they can live in salt water, I'll tell you that. And they can live in fresh water. My red claw crab is in fresh water, but like if you want like multiple of them, you're going to need like maybe brackish water or something. That it makes it more healthy if they're in like salt water and that, but it doesn't really matter. But they're not cold water, they're warm water fish, and that's number one on the agenda. So number two, when they're molting. So this is my first time when mine's molting, and I'll tell you the first thing. So you're gonna have to look out for their like flaky skin really, because mine's like, how do you say, like flaky skin really. And it's a bit weird because I thought he was dead because I looked in my tank this morning and his legs came off. And I don't think that's normal. His legs, he's literally got 4 on one side and 3 on the other now, so it's not funny. Even though I'm laughing. So, yeah, so their skin will go flaky, and like some like online it will say, oh yeah, it takes about like 6 minutes or so or longer, or it takes like, I don't know, 7 hours for them to get ready or something. But it's all up to the crab really. It's nothing to do, oh yeah, a precise moment. It's more like they're going to do it when they're ready. Hopefully mine will live and get its other claw because it's only got one. And I was in the pet store the other day, and you can see in my tank I've got this lovely plant in here, and I've got this other sculpture here as well. You guys can't really see it, but I can try and zoom in if you guys want to. No, it's not letting me. But anyway, I'll take some pictures and put it on slideshow. I can't even speak today. And so their skin's gonna go flaky. Maybe a leg might fall off, but they will eventually grow back. But what I will say is leave them alone, literally. Like, even though I checked if mine was live, I didn't pick it up or anything. Like, I poked it, like, didn't poke it, but I nudged it a bit and it did move, but it just stayed. And I was like, okay, and the fish are trying to eat its old leg, so I do not know. But I know some like lobsters and all that, like, what's it called? No, I forgot what it's called, but yeah, it's this type of lobster, and it eats its old shedded scaly skin because it hardens the new skin. So when it does come out of its new skin, it will be all floppy and that, but it will have to harden, so you have to feed it a bit more. Okay, number two, red claw crabs. No, actually number three. Number three, red claw crabs they are escape artists, I'll tell you that. On mine, I have fanned him up the lids here, and around the back here I've got 2 little holes, like to just show where like the filter is and where the wire comes through and that. So they will try to escape, but what I will tell you, do they need air? Yes, they do. They do like to come up for air here and there, but it's not because your tank's really dirty or something. It just happens time to time, and yeah, it happens time to time, and they just like to come up for air. So what I do, I got this. I'll show you some driftwood here, and what I do, I put it, balance it there, or like just place it there, and a bit of the top here, he will just sit on there, right there, and literally he will just sit there and just breathe or whatever he likes. But thing is, he hasn't really tried to escape because he can't really fit. Like, if you have no lid on your tank, you're going to have to make sure, because the crab where the aquarium shop where I got my crab from, he said, I found some of the crabs just scattering along the floor, and he's just had to try and catch them. But they do pinch. When you pick them up by the body, they will try and get underneath your nails, and it hurts, but it's more, there's no harm to it or anything. They're just trying to tell you let go. But if you, alright Woody, sorry, that's my sausage dog. But if you're holding them and they feel like they're safe, they will just stay on your hands. And that's what, like, sometimes if I hold my crab, I do like to just get handled here and there. But I wouldn't do pass the parcel with your family. Oh yeah, do you want to hold the crab and that? Because the crab can't stay out of water for the whole time. Because it's not one of them like blue crabs that sometimes they can stay out of water for like 24 hours or something, or a couple of days or something. They're not one of them big creatures that have big lungs or anything, because they have a tiny brain, these crabs. But they are lovely crabs. And, excuse me, yeah, so they say that they hide a lot, and that some crabs will, and that's why I've got a couple of caves in that. But my crab actually likes to come up to the glass. He loves to come up to the glass, and he just comes crawling along, and especially with the crab food. Hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Alright guys, I'm back. Sorry, it's like winter. Also, I've got hay fever in that, and it's just annoying. And it's not nice just to sneeze in front of the sneeze in front of the camera, because it's just annoying. But anyway, so we've gone over the top tips of it. So they're escape artists, so you've got to be careful. If you can, put them in brackish water, but if you want a clean tank, just don't. Just keep them in warm water, fresh water, and all of that. And if I was you, like, they can go in salt water, so keep them healthy. Feed them, like, hang on, I'll just go and see, hang on. Feed them type of like pellets like this, if you can see in the camera. Feed them type of pellets. These are croutons, I think, yeah. I got these from my pet store, not Pets at Home, because I am in the UK, not Petco. I am in the UK, so I would have to go to either Pets at Home, but I did go into Pets at Home. They had no crab food, because they don't sell crabs. But if I was you, don't start trying to catch a crab in the sea, because I've seen videos of people who have caught crabs and they've lived in their tank, and then they've just passed away, sadly, because they've either haven't acclimated the fish, or they've just acclimated the fish and the fish is like salt water and all of that. So you've got blue crabs and that, and you've got like Halloween crabs. They can all be in salt water, like red claw crab, he can. But I'll give you updates on my crab if he's like passed away, or if he's actually molted, he's got both of his pincers out, or anything like that. Hopefully, lucky, let's hope he doesn't pass away, but he seems healthy in that. I have fed him. And also, just to let you guys know, if you want to make sure that your like crab does molt, if it's not molting like here and there, that might not be unhealthy. You're probably not feeding it enough. That's what I learnt the other day. I got told you've got to feed them, and they're a bit like snakes or something. I don't know, like lizards or something. Like, they molt, and like you have to fatten them up a bit. Like, not cook them or anything. You've got to like fatten them up or something, or let them eat as much as they want. Then when they think it's time, they'll just grow. They just grow, and they keep growing until they're at the biggest. And I think red claw crabs, they live until, I think 4 years maybe. I think I might be wrong there, but I might have to put that on the slideshow. But on this video I will put every information that you want to know at the end of the video, and that's going to be all at the end of the video. So like, subscribe, leave a comment below. If you put your name there, I'll do a shout out. This is my second video today. Not today, I meant second video on this channel. So thanks for watching and goodbye.